Hi everyone, welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper, and we are doing a Simple Stories Saturday layout. So Simple Stories Saturdays is where me and some of my crafty friends, Joanne Bartell, Ronnie Sue, let's see, I believe Shannon, I know I'm forgetting lots of people, all post a video on the same day once a month, and we only use Simple Stories products. So if that is something you would like, definitely check out that playlist down below of all the hot participants. They are very creative and I love them all. I love them all. I truly do. So the challenge is to only use Simple Stories. Use up those collections that you have bought and put in your stash. Let's play with them. Simple Stories to me is one of the more affordable collections or scrapbooking paper, crafty paper, whatever you want to see lines out there. It's not the heaviest paper, but it's definitely affordable and we can layer, right? Like we can have fun with it. We have to be budget friendly, 100%. I love Simple Stories. I love all the different themes. I'm ready for something other than farmhouse, but that's not just Simple Stories. That's everybody. So let's just have some fun. Today I'm using Simple Stories Simple Vintage Berry Fields. I am still doing my 8x10 or professional photos. Sometimes they're 5x7. Basically, you know, those school photos, the professional photos that you have had done in the past, that's what I am working on throughout the entire year. So if that's something you would like to do, definitely. So I usually come up with a base. Today, I just have some papers and a picture and some ephemera. We're just going to start from scratch. So I do know that I want to back this whole base page with, another paper. I cannot, yeah, it's like any other day around here. This is a photo of my mother and my two oldest daughters. My mom wanted to have some pictures with her grandbabies. So this is before JJ, my oldest son, was even thought about back in 1997. Jazzy, she was always so sick, and we almost lost her when she was 2. So it just kind of, it hits your heart and you want those photos documented, right? So my mom took the girls and she went and got some photos with them. So now to back this paper, I just thought maybe I'd show it. Not that it's a new concept, it is not. I usually take about 1/2 inch off the top and then I decide, I think we're gonna go down here, and 1/2 inch off of the bottom. Make sure it's straight, Ginger. Just like so, okay. Then we're gonna take the branding strip off of this one. Love this blue. I don't use blue a lot. When I see blue, I think of my crafty friend Terry, and because she loves blue. Terry Rice, she is here on YouTube. Blue is her jam. Now I am going to, all right, Kelly, close your ears. My crafty friend Kelly hates this word, but I'm going to gut this paper so that I can use this paper at a later date if I choose. And I always just line up the end here along the edge, and then I just kind of pick a spot, usually 2 and 11. Those are my go-to spots. Okay, see? And if I miss it, I'll just take some scissors to it. It's not perfect. It's just me. I'm not perfect by any means. And all the way up to 2. Let's do it one more time, and then we will have this paper. And I know I have a lot of new scrappers. I have scrappers that have gotten back into scrapping recently, so I thought I would show this. Not that it's new. Everyone does it. Okay, and when you're like me and you can't seem to do it right, you improvise. That's what we do around here. Okay, so I'll just put this in my scraps and I'll have this, right? We got to get the most out of that paper. Nothing is cheap anymore. And because I was talking, I obviously didn't line that up on the edge of my Friskers cutter, but that's okay. Okay, then I just put temporary tape all 4 sides. Okay, this is how I make my base. This is what I call a base. It's kind of like a base page, y'all. Okay, just like I eyeball it. Now, there are much better people than I, like Dorothy from Quebec, Canada. Love her channel, right? She is so precise. She just inspires me, but I'm never going to be that person. But I love watching her. I totally do. Okay, and then I have my photo. Now, when you got an 8x10 photo, It takes up a lot of room, but that's all right. I picked these canning jars because this is my mama. That's what my mama likes to do. She is definitely a homesteader. Let's just put it that way. Now, I saw this paper, and I'm not gonna lie to you, while I love graphic paper, and this is not speaking to me, but this is. So I think I'm going to fussy cut this and put it down. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna put a layout together. So let me go fussy cut it. I'm gonna ink it, of course, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I got it all fussy cut out. I really took my cutter and I cut it the edge so I would have this as a scrap. And then I literally fussy cut it out, and then I inked it. Inking hides everything, I'm just telling you. And now we're gonna try to figure this out, right? I am letting the pieces of paper do the work for me, if I'm being honest. Now, I can't cover Jasmine's head. That's probably not the goal here. So maybe we should switch to this side. I don't mind that. I think I'm gonna have to cut this strip off. I mean, could I scoot it even more? Maybe. Let's see. I think I need to cut this down. So let's cut this down. Trial and error. That's how it works around here. Try it. If it's an error, we omit it. Okay, so let's see. I'm not gonna get rid of that. I could definitely probably still use that. Now I'll ink it again. Let's try it before I go to, oh yeah, that's better. So I need to ink this edge. And I'm just using my brushed corduroy. I don't even think I need to ink it. From Tim Holtz, love brushed corduroy. It's one of my favorites. I bought this line just to scrap photos of my childhood, of my mom, because one of my goals is to start doing older photos, heritage-like photos, because I grew up on a farm. Really, it was a ranch. It was not quite, I mean, it was 1,000 acres, but yeah, my parents maintained it and helped pay for some of the rent in the farmhouse that we lived in. So just a little FYI. In Oklahoma, definitely fond memories. So I grew up a country girl. That's how I grew up. Maybe that's why I can't speak English. I don't know. All right, so my title is going to be Lovely. And I had all the parts to this collection because I do have a lot of photos of my mom and that I want to use. Let me see if I can show you here. I got the puffy titles right here. So I'm thinking I want Lovely just right here. Okay, so this will go down here. I don't want to do trial and error. Sometimes gets a little bit hairy because stuff moves, right? It does move. I do have bushel and a peck, and I was thinking of maybe using some clusters. I pulled some stickers off. Let's see. I know I want 1997. Where do I want this? I don't know. Maybe right there even? Let's go like this. I mean, when you're doing these larger photos, you don't use a lot of ephemera, which I did that on purpose because I have another series that I do called Pink Fresh Friday, and yeah, I don't have a lot of Pink Fresh stuff. So it kind of worked out, but I have papers, and so I made it work. That's the goal from that. What if I were to take this and go this way with it under there? Okay, use your hand as a sticker mount. Okay, let's try again. I'm thinking of going just like so, maybe even down here. And then this, back where we had it. I really do like this. And I don't need to journal on this. I mean, I just need the year. That's the important piece of info here. Okay, just like this. I had somebody ask me what type of scrapper I consider myself to be. Am I a simple scrapper? Am I a detailed scrapper? Honestly, I think I'm both. Sometimes I like very detailed clusters. Other times I like very simple. So I don't think there's a wrong way. I really don't. Yeah. I don't think bushel and peck is gonna make it. So we're gonna put it back. I almost want to just leave it. I was thinking maybe of doing a little something up here, which I could. Maybe we can build a cluster. Let's see what we can come up with over here. And if I did that, maybe I should tuck some strawberries down here. I mean, there's not a wrong way to do this. No, that is a bad place for a strawberry too. I can't. I just can't. Okay. Nope, I'm not going to start laughing. Y'all knows what happens when I start laughing. Okay. So maybe I could put 2 strawberries down here, like so. Okay. And then up here, I could do that and put the canning jar like up on foam. I mean, should it maybe go like this instead? Kind of like that. No, I like it this way. Just gonna try it. I mean, we're not gonna know if we like it unless we try it, right? That's just the gist of it. That's why I call it trial and error. And I'm thinking this needs to go up on foam. Maybe not even on foam. What if we were just to layer the stickers and got rid of that thing that says strawberries? I like that because that mimics the canning jars. And what if I were to put, yeah, I'm just trying things, y'all. Love you a bunch, like a bunch of strawberries. I like the a bushel and a peck because of the chicken. Me like the chicken. Me like. I like it. Let's see. I mean, I do have this little cluster too, which then, I don't know. A bushel and a peck would make more sense. I could add a strawberry to it. Oh, let's do it. Just do it, Ginger. You know, try it. Yep, totally talking to myself over here. All right, so we could go like this. We're gonna build a cluster. I do this a lot. A bushel and a peck. What if I went like so? Okay, don't even need the 10 cents. Bushel and a peck. And then I were to cut it there, but then, like, I don't know. Maybe a bushel and a peck down here. The drama. Instead of this, which I do still like. I mean, I could still go like so. I'm not opposed to that. Let's see here. Let's see here. We could cover this up like that and then get a strawberry sticker. But then it's gonna go on my mom's head. It's too big. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's see. There, that'll work. All right. I don't know about the bushel and the peck thing. That's not working. Do like the chicken. Kind of liked it the way I had it. Like so, mimicking the strawberries. I think I'm putting too much thought into it, and then it's not too big. Maybe can come up with a sentiment. All right, so let's look on our sticker sheet. I don't even know where this is supposed to go. Oh, just like that. Okay, that can go on there. Let's see. I got those off of there, but maybe we can come up with something different. A happy day or lovely again. Lovely. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. It's lovely. Just like that. And look, down here are some tickets. We're just going to build this up again because we don't need big. And we're going to go just like, yep, just building clusters. That wasn't what I had in mind at all, but that's what we're doing. Like that. Look at that. Oh, I think that's cute. Definitely would go like that. Yay! I don't mind this. I don't know if it's necessary. What's on this side? I'm thinking I don't want that. Or do I just want it here? Like underneath. From here to, just to give a shelf for Lovely to sit on. Oh, yes, that should happen. Should that happen? I think it should. And the strawberries right there. Okay, thanks for bearing with me. I know, sometimes trial and error gets a little bit more error than trial, but that's okay. And like so, we'll go like I think we should actually switch these. I like this strawberry here better, and it's more like this one has the dimples. The little seeds are in it. Maybe even, did I have it down here? Oh yeah, that looks better. Like it's hanging off of the Y. I like that. There we go. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna put any enamel dots on it. I don't think it needs it. I could, but I'm gonna choose not to. All right. Could use this one, but I think it's out of place. All right, that's my layout. A lot of trial, a lot of error. All right, I will be right back. I will finish this up, gluing it down, tacking it all down. We'll talk about whatever I do different. I hope you are inspired to try things. In case you haven't noticed, that's my main style, right? I'll try it. If it doesn't work, well, then we'll just go from there. All right, hang in there. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. In true Ginger fashion, I did a few things different. So I did ink the edges, and then I did everything like I said I was going to do, but then I decided to add a couple buttons. Okay, it's not Pink Fresh products, but I had them in my blue drawer here where I cleaned up my desk, and I thought, it just gives me that homey vibe that I was looking for. And then I took some twine, which I got from the Dollar Tree, and I made some little bows. I'll put close-ups at the end, and the glue is drying. So while the glue is drying, I thought I would show you how I tie. Now, I've done this with the fork. I've done it lots of different ways, and none of it is easy. This way is not easy, but it's the most easy for me. And I've never seen anyone show doing it this way, so this is how I do it. I leave it attached to the spool, okay? And then whatever size I want, I then tie the bow, okay? This way, I don't know why this works better for me, but it just does. And then I just adjust it as I need it, okay? Now watch, I'm gonna make a liar out of myself here, trying to make this bow. And I will simply just tie it, okay? Now I don't pull super tight, but tight enough, and then I adjust the loops by pulling this, and then I will cut this off. That's how I make my bows. I've watched lots of tutorials on making bows with twine and ribbon and such, and I do struggle. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I have little hands. Like nothing else on me is small. My hands are small, and yet I struggle with it. So I can't imagine for those gals that have the bigger hands, you know, that it's like my sister-in-law, she has really large fingers and she has a heck of a time. So I just thought I would share that. Not that my way's right, but little tip with that. Thanks for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate you. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you next month for another Simple Stories. All right, bye-bye.